All right, man, peace. So, brothers, I caught this little sit down interview between Jayson Tatum and Paul Pierce. For those of us who follow basketball, we know that Jayson Tatum is viewed as being one of the young players in the NBA who's on the rise. I do believe that his development has been a bit stifled this year with the return of Kyrie Irving as well as Gordon Hayward, and it's led to a lot of tension in that locker room that we're not truly going to know about. It's not going to be fully made transparent until Jayson Tatum or Jaylen Brown or Terry Rozier are traded from the team, or if Kyrie Irving were to depart in free agency. Then you're going to hear more rumblings come out about how much tension there was in the locker room and how frustrated many of the players were because they feel like they were not getting enough minutes. And I stated point blank before the season that this dynamic would be unavoidable. It was going to occur, no doubt in my mind, because you can't have this many talented players who all play the same position or positions on the same team at the same time. It's just not going to work. So Jayson Tatum and Paul Pierce are going to talk about it, and I'm going to chime in.
What has been the biggest adjustment from your rookie to right now, being in your second year?
So when you first get to the league, it's probably, no matter what team you're on, probably the most talented team you've ever played on. And then this year, to add, Kyrie and Gordon, it's by far the most talented team I've ever played on. All of us, are really just trying to find our little niche and groove, as well as trying to work together, each and every night. It's not easy. Some nights are better than others.
Now, did you hear what Jayson Tatum just stated? He said it's not easy. Some nights are better than others. In other words, some nights he's the focal point of the offense, but most of the time he's not. He knows that. And when Gordon Hayward went down last season with that catastrophic injury in Game 1, it forced Brad Stevens to adjust on the fly and recalibrate his rotations and everything like that. It made many members of their team who thought that they were going to be role players, who came into last season believing, okay, I'm going to get 12 to 15, maybe 20 minutes a game. I'm just going to do my part. It thrust them into the spotlight, and they got addicted to it. And it's very difficult to tell a role player who's basically like a supporting actor in a movie, or is accustomed to being a supporting actor in a movie. Now you're going to be the star. You're going to be the headliner. And then after that, you know what? You're going to go back to being the supporting actor again. It's very difficult. It's like making a concubine a wife and then telling her, you know what? You're going to have to go back to concubine status. That's going to be very traumatic. So that's what's going on with the Boston Celtics right now. There are literally too many Chiefs, not enough Indians. Too many guys who want to lead, not enough guys who really want to follow. Not with a sense of sincerity anyway.
Tatum, following baseline.
What is the current mindset of the Celtics right now?
I mean, honestly, we're not where we want to be right now. Everybody can see that. You want to peak at the right time. It's just right about halfway through the season.
I do believe that the Celtics have the highest ceiling of any team in the Eastern Conference. Let me say this, though. I do believe that the Celtics have the highest ceiling of any team in the Eastern Conference. I think their ceiling is higher than Milwaukee's, than Toronto's, than Philadelphia's. Because I think that they have the best coach. I also think that they're going to have the best defense by the time the playoffs come. At least conceivably, either them or Toronto.
We really want to get to the playoffs, and that's when basketball really matters. But we got to figure some things out and just be more consistent. I think that's our biggest flaw right now.
So we'll see what happens by the end of this season. I do not believe that all these players are still going to be there by the trading deadline, but who knows? Danny Ainge might just decide to keep everybody, play this season out, hopefully reach the finals. They're not going to expect to win it, especially since the Golden State Warriors have acquired DeMarcus Cousins. After the season's over, try to re-sign Kyrie, package a lot of these young guys for Anthony Davis, and go from there. But anyway, peace.